books about it. Every time she looks at the news or the TV, she sees something that reinforces how vulnerable children are to neglectful parents, to glib and hilarious sitcom parents, to breakfast cereal advertisers. And to worse, of course. Far, far worse. Aren't we all, she thinks, drowsing and gliding with her 10-month-old daughter in her lap, deviled and tormented by thoughts of our little dear ones coming to harm. And isn't it true, after a while, that those feelings of torment come to be sensations we long for, manufacture even, in order to prove that we're capable of feeling tormented? In the same way that conservatives and liberals long to hear each other say something infuriating? A seductive self-justification, sure. The former attorney in Bridget can recall constructing stronger arguments to prop up flimsier claims. And not just death in general, but death in particular. Death as a particular inevitability for all the people she loves. Case in point, lately it hits Bridget with increasing frequency that her own mother, Kathleen, currently alive and well and living 3 towns away with her second husband, might die, will die, is bound to die eventually. And the howling loneliness she feels at the thought is, she muses, half asleep, probably not unlike how Julie feels upon waking up in her crib with her imperfect sense of time and object permanence. For Julie, the universe begins anew after every nap, with terror and curiosity and the aching search for the familiar. Mother. Mother. So, pushing with one foot so that the glider's rocking motion lengthens, what if her mother were to die? What kind of world could Bridget inhabit if it turned out to be possible for Kathleen to leave it? Or, okay, what if Mark were to die? What would she and Julie have to do? How would they have to live then? When she, Bridget, has just taken this strange, huge step of exchanging her old life for this new one, and is, for the first time in a decade or so, without any means of supporting herself, or any other creature for that matter, without help from someone else. Or what would Mark do, for that matter, if Bridget were to die? Who would care for Julie? From there, Bridget's next irresistible thought is the really unthinkable one. What if Julie were to die? How would Bridget live in a world where Julie was not? Bright, plump, fearless Julie, with her throaty truck driver's chortle and her endearingly spazzy baby ways. She can't know it until later, but it is at this moment, just as she is finishing this peculiar logical circle in her mind, the one that has led her so naturally to thoughts of her own daughter's death, that she first senses the ghost nearby. There is a scent in the air, a smell that someone half asleep could mistake at first for the smell of summertime, for mown lawns and flourishing shrub beds, and it moves into the room like a secret and brushes across her face like a veil, sweet and sorrowful. In the days to come, this scent will become synonymous with panic and hiding and heart-stopping fear. But in this moment it is almost comforting, familiar. In the yard alongside their house, there's a strip of ground that's always a little bit muddy and damp, even in the heat of summertime, thanks to a creek that used to run through the neighborhood and now resurfaces between the houses only during the wetter spring and winter months, the merest temporary glimmer, like a bracelet emerging from a velvet pouch. Bridget likes to see the little creek surfacing and receding, likes the way its muddy scent floating through the window screens means the start of the green season, although both she and Mark have wondered whether it might be undermining their foundation. Their neighborhood is all new construction, quickly planned. The houses here aren't bulletproof. She knows from her neighbors that some of them have poor insulation, bad drainage. She thinks tiredly, we should get that side of the house looked at for cracks, I guess. I'll have to talk to Mark about it. When Bridget hears the noise out in the hallway, a thump, something heavy and soft.